Welcome back to RuralVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith, and I'd like to show you a property that I've got up for sale in Navajo County, Arizona. This one's 4.77 acres, and let's jump into the website and see if I can show you some more about it. So I'm asking $3,499 for this property. I think it makes it some of the cheapest land in the area because it's got shallower water table here. It's at the base of some hills. I should pull up some maps. Let's pull up a map. I'll try to show you what I'm talking about. So there's links on this website to pull up a map. If you want to get to this website, I'll put a link down below in the description. So you can go to the description of this video and click on that link and it'll take you to this website so you can look at this map for yourself. So this map, it's zoomed pretty far in. Let's see. Okay, so here's the property over here at this corner. If we zoom out of the area here, so let's show you where we're at. Let's see if we can do a political map. So here's Arizona. We're in Arizona. Navajo County is a big, long north-south county here. Half of it's up into Navajo Nation, but the southern half, some parts of it get into the mountains, and where we're at, it's right at the foothill of these mountains. So if we go to, topography, you can see the mountains here, the trees on them, pine top, lakeside. The prices go way up as you get up into the mountains, but as you get down to the foothills of the mountains, it's a lot cheaper, and as you go north out into the flats, it gets really, really cheap. I've got a lot of properties up there too. I'm not sure if I have any in stock right now, but I've had a lot of them in the past. These are very cheap, not really, really cheap up here, but very cheap, close to the mountains, higher altitude, more temperate climate, more life on the land, more water underneath the soil. It's easier to tap into the water if you want to drill a well here. Sholo, it's just down the street. There's Walmart, Home Depot, box stores, stuff like that. Snowflake's just up the way. Gas stations, grocery stores, supplies not very far away. As we zoom into the property, you can see there's a neighbor over here. Maybe a couple neighbors have made it their home and they're going for it. There's a street that comes up here and does this, and at the corner of that you get the northeastern corner of this property. This property it's got an APN number. It says parcel E. Parcel E is the fifth letter in the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, right? So I've split this property 5 ways, parcel A, B, C, D, E, each one of them same size. So if we zoom in on it, it was like 42 acres or something. I forget exactly what it was, but it, divided up, it comes down to 4.77 acres. So if we take that original square, if I try to explain this, I got a piece of paper here. I'm gonna try to explain it with a piece of paper. So originally it's a square like this. I'm gonna pull up a different map, different screen. So if the property is shaped like this, like a regular square, right? We want the north half, and so part of this, the first part of that legal description, I'm folding it in half. So you take this paper, it's like folding in half. Okay, so we got the half. Maybe I did that upside down. We want the north half. So there's your north half. Looks like the north half. So we got the north half of the property. And then if you read the legal description, it says except the west 1202 feet. So what I did on this one is split it up 5 ways. I'm going to take my handy dandy Sharpie marker here. I'm going to split it up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 more lines. Let's see if I can count. I'm going to split the property 5 ways like this, north to south, and then we did A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, oops, D, E. My D looks a little funny, but you get the idea. So A over here is going to be in the west, E in the east, if I have that right. It's kind of weird doing it on a camera. This part that I'm selling right now is the E. So you could buy the ones next to it if you wanted to or not. That's a different story, but the E is the one that's closest to the road. The other ones have an easement. We got an easement that goes in. I think the easement goes along the north part of the property. And I believe it goes down the east part of the property too. So this might look backwards on the map, but the north part of the property, there's a 30-foot easement, and on the eastern part of the property, there's 30-foot easement, so the guy that got the land down below can get to his land. And the one on the north is so the people that buy this land someday can get to their property. So there's easements in there to this property. Let me switch back over to the website. If we look at some of these maps, like this, here's the road up here. The easement would go down one side and go down the other side, and these lots would be all next to each other. Never really know how to explain these kinds of splits, drawing maps and doing maps and things, because the maps aren't drawn yet until it's recorded, and when it's recorded into your name that you're buying that part of this property, then the county updates their books and they redraw the maps, and you can get the maps and stuff. Ahead of then, it's kind of speculating to what the maps are, because you could buy any piece, all or part of it that you wanted, so it's kind of makes up, it's kind of hard to explain or show in the meantime. So that's this property. There's a buy it now button on here. I got that set up. Click on that. It should take you to the checkout. $3,499. You put your title information in there, what name you want to own the property in. Put your tax information in there. Put your contact information in there. I'll make sure all the taxes are paid up, and you get future tax bills to that address. Contact information in case you have any questions, like if you're putting your DBA in there, you're trying to own the property, and I'm going to call you and tell you can't own real assets in a DBA. I mean, you can try, but it doesn't legally transfer to a DBA. Things that people try. So I call a lot of people and say, hey, let's make it right. So that's why I want your contact information in there. It's not to sell you stuff, it's to help you, right? So please put your contact information in there. Hit next. Put your credit card or debit card in there, and run with it. And it's your property. You can start using it. People use these properties. They'll drive in with an RV and set up shop. I think they give you 2.5 months before you're supposed to have a septic system. So you can go in there and start figuring out how you want to build, what you want to build, where. Go to the county, get the building permit. I'm not sure how much the permit is to actually build there. I think it's like $150, $200 kind of permit area. And you got to tell them you're building something. And then you go build your house. And go for it. Build what you want to build. Build a cabin. Build something, right? That's what the land's for. It's just sitting there waiting for you. And it's right, just down the street. I thought I had it up here. Like Home Depot is just down the street. 24 miles, 25 miles, 25 miles to Home Depot. You can get all kinds of supplies there. You can order all kinds of stuff from other people too, get it delivered. I'm not sure if there's a closer lumber yard. That's the one that I could find on the internet. Sholo's got supplies. Pine Top, I'm not sure Taylor has much of any supplies, but Snowflake up here's got supplies if you want to go that direction. And I don't know what else to tell you. Pull up the taxes. I think the taxes are like 50-something bucks a year, but it's a split, so you never really know. It's coming out of Scott Adventures, name of the company that owns it right now. And go to you, pay all the fees, get it recorded, get it in your name, make it happen. And so there's a school not too far away. There's a hospital. Hospital in Sholo, so that's like 20 miles. There's different offices and things that are around the area. It's Walmart, not very far away either. So there's the property. If you are interested in this property, please feel free to go take a look at it. The GPS is in there. You can put that into your phone. If you open the listing in your phone, or this video you're watching on your phone, go to the description down below and click on that GPS, and it'll give you driving directions of the property. So you can drive over there, take a look at it, say, hey, this is what I like, or boy, that Luke guy's crazy, I'm not taking this property. Go look at some other ones. I got a bunch of them to choose from. Maybe this is the one for you. And it's not that much money, $3,499. I mean, that's, you usually pay a realtor more than that for a lot of property transactions. You get the whole property here, and all the fees paid and everything. So let me know. I mean, just feel free to go for it. If you want more of the other ones next to it, they're available too. At least as of making of this video, they're available. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I hope to keep bringing you more really easy, cheap properties from ruralvacantland.com. This is Luke Smith, And just a big thank you. Talk to you guys later. Bye.